Hi, I'm Angela Martin and welcome to number 165 Boyles Road in Kuranda. The enchanting name of Woodhenge has actually been given to this, as we're about to see, magical 39 acre property. And what makes it so special is that it is just an absolute blank canvas to literally build a dream lifestyle. What else makes it special? You cannot find blocks of land of this size. They are rare. You can't find them, you can't buy them, and if you could, they would not have the brilliant location as Boyles Road does, stone's throw to Kuranda and only about half an hour down to Smithfield. Now, as if that's not enough, the land is flat and it's usable, and at the end of this driveway there is a little hidden gem, excuse me, excitement plus drum roll, there is a fabulous creative space, a building if you like, that is slap bang pretty much in the middle of that secret hideaway. So we're going to go in and have a look. We're going to do a little bit different, long driveway. We're going to jump in the car and we're going to go along the driveway. It is majestical. Is that a word? Yes, it is. Okay, so we are heading into the front of the property, and as I said, this is not what we normally do, but I just have to show you how magical, and that is the right word, how brilliant this is when we drive in. Now, front to back, it's about 650 meters. And the actual clearing in the middle of the property is around about 200 meters in. So that's a long way in. And we're sealed road. You can see that we're sealed road. And our first little point here is that we have mains power. So if you just have a little look up. And of course, that really is not, again, we said about the beginning, you know, what makes this so special, the fact that you have mains power. We have also got water. And of course, we all know that if we have access to water, that really becomes the beginning of the self-sustained lifestyle, if that's what you're after. But look at this, oh my goodness. The rainforest is just beautiful, and you can see the sun coming in, and we've got sparkly light, and we are now coming up to ta-da! This little hidden creative gem in the middle of the property. Now, that's been about 200 meters, and it just opens up. And I seriously love this. I'm just going to park here and we're going to get out the car so that you can get a sniff. Oh, that'll be my telephone right on the bell. I'll meet you on the outside of the car. And of course we took the telephone call. Apologies for that. Life must go on as it were. Now, this is all about the land. As I said, 38.8 acres, but close to 39 acres is just almost impossible to find, and to have that level of privacy and that level of seclusion when you're so close to everything you would need, post office, supermarket, medical centre, and of course the Steiner School, which is just again, I use the word stone's throw. You actually could walk if you had children to the Steiner School. So you have got a blank canvas. We've already got a building on here, which we will go in and we'll have a look. But before we do, we're going to have a look at that fabulous cleared area where you could just build your new home. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to meet you around the corner. Isn't this just gorgeous? Really, seriously gorgeous. So I'm thinking we've got 4-5 acres of, and I said at the beginning, usable land. And Normally, if you can find something, as I said, you know, this sort of size, it's normally on the side of a mountain. And we've got open sun, which means that we're not going to be worrying about mold, which again is very common in rainforest properties. But look at this. You've got all this space. And when we go back up there and we have a look at the inside of that fabulous little cute building, you'll see the potential is, it's ginormous. That's another word, majestical and ginormous. So we've got the location, we've got all the power, we've got the mains power in place, septic system, so we have flushing toilet. Like I said, you really can just camp here if you want to, but look at this. I just want you to have a bit of a look all the way around there, do a little 380, 360 I think's the word. And that is an absolutely stunning, stunning tree, just against the blue sky. It's just beautiful. The trees and the overall feel on this property are unbelievably tranquil. We've got beautiful rainforest, and from what I understand, one side of the property is virgin rainforest and the other side is regrowth. So you are going to get all your birds, you're going to get your butterflies, you're going to get wallabies, all sorts of tropical native animals. And you could build a house here in the shade if you wanted to, and as we're just about to come out into the sparkly sunshine, we've got that whole open area there. It's just perfect for veggies, perfect for that, again, self-sustainable lifestyle. Now, I've had so many people ask me about this little building. So we're going to go in and we're going to take just a bit of a good look around, so that if you are interstate and you can't get here to have a physical look, you have a really good idea. Like I said, artist studio, writer's workshop, you really could just use it for whatever you wanted. Camp under the stars. Look at those palm trees and that dragon fruit. Camp under the stars whilst you build, because it was actually tenanted for about 20 odd years. So let's go and have a look around. Aren't they amazing palm trees? I've got to stop using the word amazing, but that's how I feel when I look at that. I go, oh my goodness, that is amazing. Before we go on the inside, I want to, ooh, look at these, beautiful. I want to give you a sense of what the outside of the building looks like. A lot of people want to know and touch and feel, so here we have it. It is rustic. It is amazingly rustic. But as we'll see when we go on the inside, the poles and the posts and the huge beams, ironbark, are solid. They look solid. So this is a little carport, if you like, or a place where you can put your garden stuff. Clearly been used for that. We've got some shelves. The stumps are a combination of wood and block, which is brick. And this is the sort of area, the creative space in the middle that's got it's a room with a view genuinely. And as I said, when we go into the inside, there's like a tap and a sink just there, and it looks out under this glorious, glorious garden view. This is the wet area. Again, we'll have a look at that on the inside. Here is our septic tank. So we do have flushing toilet. This is our water tank. And we've got our pavers that come all the way around. We're going to go in now, but I remembered that we've actually got this fabulous structure fireplace that actually does work, that we'll see when we go in. We've got, oh, that's unusual. So we can see that there's some, there's rot on the outside of the cladding, and we have. This actually reminds me of the Waltons. Do you remember that movie, not the movie, but the series where they used to always sit on the porch and say, good night, John Boy, good night, Mary Lou, whatever the names were. This has the same feel. And just let's turn round and let's just have a look, if we can, with the light at that paddock and the sun just coming in through the trees. It's just stunning. It seriously is stunning. So this, okay, it's a bit of it's an angle, but I just want to show you the history of this place. Now, as I said, you're not going to use it as your house. You're going to build your house. But if you were an artist, or if you just wanted a creative space that's going to fill the senses and give you joy, this would definitely be the place that you would, you might want to paint something, or you might want to put a rug on the floor. But this is not about it being a house. It's about this magical spot in the middle of the rainforest. Now, let's have a look at the beams. These are huge, absolutely huge. That doesn't look to me like it's going anywhere soon. They are absolutely thick and solid. And the building was actually built around about 1980, and it was created from the wood that was in the chopped down trees from the land. And these paintings, this one here and this one here, and these two, legend has it that in the 1980s that one of the founding members, or one of the original members of the Jabukai dance troupe, actually painted them. So they are pretty old. And of course, breathe. It's just that relaxation and the calm. So this would be a central creative space. We do have running water and a fabulous view. The water works. Again, important for me to show you that for our interstate buyers. That one's the hot water, that's turned off from there. And this is another big magic room. Now, we've got mirror here, but I just want you to have a look up at the structure and the size of this space. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit, and we would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not a little teeny room. You could do a lot of damage in there, and I mean creative damage. And if you have a look through here, this is a mezzanine, and you actually have got access up these fabulous little loft stairs. They're quite steep, so I am not going up them, but you could use that for storage of your canvases or your writer's pads. Look at these, great. And again, one of the things you'll notice is that it's sort of in 2 levels. So we've got concrete, which goes all the way around sort of this area, another room, the wet area, which we'll go into, and the wooden, would have been old original rainforest hardwood flooring, which again for a creative space is just unbelievable. And mains power, ta-da! We've actually got the proof. So that was the fireplace just behind us. Actually, look at that. That's a big fireplace. And we do get chilly in Kuranda, as you know. A lot of the windows that are in here do actually open and close, so you can keep the rain, the rain out, you can say. And as we've seen in the kitchen, there's actually no window, so you get as much breeze as you want. Another little room in there, again for our interstate buyers, just so that you get a feel. It's just a very basic partition. And look at this. Look at this. As we go into the wet area, you can see the great big thick bits of wood lining, if you like. I don't know how thick they are that way, but they're certainly wide, and that just gives a big rustic shabby chic barn feel. And let's go into the wet area now. This takes us out the back door. The back door does actually lock. The loo does flush. We do have, just a bit like in the hotels, only slightly different look and feel. Little bidet setup. And then we do have the ability to jump into shower, which again does work. And the hot water was off, excuse me, in the kitchen, but we can see here that we've got the equivalent of a Ream hot water system. Big laundry tub. Again, the water works. That is hot water that's coming out of that. And of course, little baby sink. So it gives you a feel for really being able to camp in here, albeit short term, whilst you are building wherever it is you want to build on this just glorious, glorious property. And I really hope you're getting a sense of just how magic it is. So just to do a quick recap, 39 acres, that's pretty serious. Flat usable land, brilliant location, absolutely awesome, awesome creative space. Oh, look at this too, look at this. We've had family heights. How magical is that, all the way up? This is obviously a very tall person up there, but like I said, it was tenanted for 20 odd years. And this is the first time that it has been on the market for about 33 years. So it's just special. Give me a call, Angela Martin, 0403 788 187. Visit the website, AngelaMartin.TV. You're going to fall in love with the magicalness or the majesticness of this property.